Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just
you asked for it, you got it on the Hot Pepper Show. Playing good music and good conversation. The hottest topic that you hear. So let the music flow, resonate your soul. Let it heal your soul. Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just. Welcome to the Hot Pepper Show. Show.
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? It's so good to see you, to hear you, to all of that. Let me take these out because I don't need them right now. I need them when I start reading. Welcome to the Hot Pepper Show, you guys. Thank you for joining me. I am here every Monday, 3 p.m. to, did I say 3? Duh. Y'all, I have too many things going on in my head. I have a radio show. So my radio show is every Saturday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time at a station, KAZI. And then I have my podcast every Monday at 7 p.m. Central. Duh, I just messed up on all of that. But yes, I am here for you. I interview artists and I find out about them and they tell their life story and they share some things with you that they've never told anyone because I get it out of them. That's what I do. Inquiring minds want to know. Really, Pepper want to know, but I'm not the, this is not about the gossip. I don't care who you dating or who you've been with, and none. That's not my concern. My concern is the music and the person that you are. So, whatever that means, I'm here for it. So, thank you for joining me. If you are on Facebook, please go over to my YouTube channel on YouTube, YouTube channel, and subscribe. It is The Hot Pepper Show TV. I need to woosah. So, as I always say, what did you do for the weekend? Everyone, what did you do for the weekend? Well, since you asked, what did I do for the weekend? I had a great weekend. Was it relaxing? Oh, I made lemon bars. I started making lemon bars, y'all, because y'all know that I bake. If you know me, you know that I bake. I bake homemade cookies, cakes, and cupcakes, and all of that good stuff. But I started making lemon bars, right? And they are going crazy off the shelf for my lemon bars. Oh, I got some good lemon bars, y'all. They are yummy for the tummy. So I had to make like 3 dozen lemon bars this past weekend. And I've got to get some light. There's some light. Then there was light. And then you can see Pepper. Here I am. So I made some lemon bars, 3 dozen. And people are buying my lemon bars. So y'all, the crust melts in your mouth. It's like butter, baby. And it is very yummy. So lemon bars it was this past weekend. And also I went to the Urban Music Fest, which happens every year here in Austin, Texas. And it usually takes place around Texas Relay Weekend, which is always the first weekend in April or the last weekend in March. It depends on how it falls. But it was this past weekend. And y'all, I had a great time. My sis 007, Belinda, good friend of mine, Teresa. I see. Mike was there. Mike was there with his brother. I got to meet Fernando. Is that Fernando? I think he said Fernando. I don't know. But ran into some great people while there. KB. I was like, I hadn't seen KB in forever. He used to come to the radio station to be interviewed. And it was like, wow, like he still looks the same. But yeah, just ran into some people, ran into my cousins, Flo and Mia. Mia was down from Houston, found out she lives around the corner from my nephew. It's just, yeah, all of the dots were connecting. But the lineup, I got to check out Little Flip, who was performing. You know, he did I Can Do That. So great times listening to Little Flip. has always been a supporter of the Hot Pepper Show. I'm going to have him on my platform one day. He says he wants to come on, so I will have Little Flip. But Carl Thomas was there to perform. Um, a Southern Soul artist. I think it's Maya B or Mia B. I believe that's her name. She performed. I didn't get to see her perform. And Raheem Devon. Hey, Raheem. Thank you. It was good seeing you. He got some lemon bars, y'all. I ain't heard nothing yet. I says I need you to take a video, Raheem, on your way back to taste those lemon bars. But Raheem was excellent giving out the roses to the ladies. He would kiss the rose and then give it to the ladies, and they were just like, Raheem, Radio Raheem. Yeah, he was doing all of that. The love experience, that is radio. That is Raheem Devon. So he was in town. He's going to be on tour with Floetry. He mentioned that. So they're going to be coming to a city near you. Yes, it's going to be Floetry, Tidra Moses. I love Tidra Moses. And so they're going to be touring. So watch out for that. But and guess who tore it up? Y'all, Midnight Star. Oh, wait, before Midnight Star, my nephew Sterling Thomas performed with a group called Sultry, and they Sultry. Yes, Sultry. Yeah, I think that's the name of the group. They haven't been together in like 10 years, so they did a reunion gathering, and I missed it because I didn't know. He didn't tell me he was going on, so I didn't know because I would have been there to support my nephew. But he performed, and I got rave reviews from people saying that they really enjoyed the group. They said the group killed it. The two vocalists, the female vocalists they had, they said they killed it. So congratulations to my nephew Sterling for doing that. I know that you had a great time because he's an excellent drummer and so deserves to be praised. So congratulations, Sterling. Midnight Star, y'all, performed No Parking Baby on the dance floor, Electricity, Slow Jam, my favorite, Curious, and my other favorite, Wet My Whistle. OMG. No Parking Baby on the dance floor. Y'all, I could not believe that they are celebrating 50 years this year of being together. Yes, they started in college in Kentucky. I was like, who knew? And then they did some of the songs that they're responsible for that you had no idea that they wrote. They performed Meeting in the Ladies' Room by Climax. They wrote that. They wrote Rock Steady, The Whispers. Yes. They wrote Tony Braxton's song, which is called Love Should Have Brought You Home. They wrote that. Let's see. I want money. Got to have some money. I want to be rich. They wrote that. I was like, this is crazy. So, yeah. So it was great performance, y'all. All original members. The original members are still together after 50 years. Is that crazy? It was 1, 2, 3. It was 6 members. All of them are still alive. So it was good to see that. So Urban Fest, what a great show it was this year. Hats off to Homer Hill and the team. It was good. It was really good. So thank you guys, Austin, for coming out and surrounding areas to support. The rain started, but it didn't stop us. So it was good. Really good. So y'all, thank y'all for joining me. I got some comments. Let's see here. They commented. Let's see here. I told you I have to put them on when it comes to the comments. Okay, so Walter says, hey, Walter. Oh, they coming in. Okay, Monique from Georgia says, hey, y'all. Hey, Monique. Ocean Lover. Where have you been, Ocean Lover? Greetings, Pepper and all. It's been a while since we've seen you. Walter from Pennsylvania says, hello, good evening, Pepper and D Mills and everyone here in the chat. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share the platform with your family as well as friends. Yes. Walter says, Monique, Ocean Lover. Hello, good evening. Monique says, hello, Walter. Ocean Lover says, hey, Walter. Congrats to your nephew, Pepper. I know. He did a great job. I know he did. I didn't get to see him, but I know that he did a great job. So, yes. So today, y'all, I have an artist that I am excited about introducing you guys to. Because I'm sure some of you have never heard of him because I ain't heard of him, which doesn't mean that you don't know about him, but I heard about him that you don't know about him. Because I try to introduce y'all to everyone that I know or that I come across. And I came across his music And yeah, I tell y'all, uh, mm, he good. He's like this. I describe him as this. He's like the Robert Glasper. Um, he finds these gems of artists and puts them on his project. He is a musician, producer, writer, all of that. So he's kind of like this behind the scenes, but in front, of course, because the music is him. He's in front, but he has the vocalist in the background or on the side or doing lead. Ocean Lifter says, "Hey, I know I love the show. I love the show though. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Pepper. Hey, Alvin Lofton. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Okay, so the gentleman I'm interviewing tonight, his name is D Mills, and y'all are going to love him. I can't wait. I have picked my favorites. All of them are my favorites, but there's some that I'm like, man, I know the words. I know the words, and if when I like something and I know some words, I mean I like you, and I know some words. So you made the cut, D Mills. You made the cut. Welcome to the Hot Pepper Show. So everyone, let me play some music by him, and then we will. Let's see. Let me see. What do I want to play? Let's go back over. I have my notes. I has my notes because I have notes. I believe in writing down stuff. It's good for your memory, That's the way I look at it. It's good for the memory. So, speaking of which, let's play. Yeah, let me start it off with this because this song really caught my attention because he speaks of someone that is very dear to him. And I love this. This takes you through his journey. Okay. And let's see if you can figure it out by the time we get to the end of the song. If you can figure out who the song is about. Okay. So here is music for you by Mr. D Hills right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
This right here goes out to you, JD. Every time that you look in your eyes, it's like watching the sunset and the moon rise. The light illuminates the darkness in my heart. It's a light to say goodbye. See, I feel for you, let this love for you till I saw me in you. Please Jeremiah, what you gonna do with all that fire? Gotta let it burn for the world to see that the glory's not us, the glory's in me. It's how you can be. Every day that passes me by, I see you growing faster now to my surprise. And then I took a step back to realize that it's the man that's controlling the sky. Let's Jeremiah. So what you gonna do for all that fire? Gotta let it burn for the world to see that the glory's not in us, the glory's in you. So you can be. I woke up in Chicago when I got the call. That any moment I'd be a dad if I not to stall. Hopped in the cab quick, they had to rush me off the first flight back to LA just to make it, y'all. My heart was pounding when I walked through the door. Tears of happiness that I cut through your cord. And now I'm by your side and I'm cutting your cord. The sky is the limit on how you can soar.
What you gonna do with all that fire? Gonna let it burn for the world to see. That the glory's not enough for only He. Christ to see, 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 Christ to see.
And I remember, man, when you first was born, it was crazy. When your mom called me, she thought her water broke, but her water didn't break. It was actually a false alarm. And I'd already decided I was on my way back anyway. I told your auntie and Miss Sarah, and I was on tour with Charlie Puth, and they told me I could go home actually, so they put me on the first flight back to LA. I left about 5 o'clock from Chicago and landed in LA about 8:30. I actually thought I had plenty of time. I actually stopped with your Grandpa John, got a burrito, and then after that, we headed straight to the hospital. I got there about 9:30 at night, I say, and nobody knew I was coming but a couple people. All the nurses thought I was like already left to go to Europe and wasn't gonna be there. And I walked in, it was like a movie, man. It was slow motion, and everybody was looking at me like, "Oh, there's the dad, there's the dad." And I remember walking up to the room, and your mom was like, looked up, and she was like, "What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here." And I was like, "I couldn't miss this. Come on." And she was so surprised and happy that I was there. And long story short, she wasn't dilating. Nothing was really happening. And I was there for maybe 30 minutes, and then the water broke. And then she had dilated to 4 centimeters, and 6, and then 8. And then before we knew it, she was at 10. And you were born 2 hours within me being there by 11:30. So it's kind of like you waited for me. Nothing was happening while I was on the plane or in the car. But as soon as I stepped foot in that hospital room, you came. And I couldn't trade it that moment for any show or anything in the world. I love you. And thanks for waiting for me.
Wow. I'm picturing it. I'm like visualizing how that scene was, and yet trying not to cry. Like, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a true story.
Wow. So, well, let me introduce you, because you have to be introduced. So, you see, I'm printing something right now. as you can tell in the. Do you hear the noise in the background? No.
No,
Oh,
but I believe you though.
see, I just made it a thing, and it wasn't a thing until I said, "You hear that? You hear that noise in the background?" So everyone, this is. Uh, I need a producer, D Mills. I need some help. It's just me. It's me and this
You got it.
rodeo. You think I got it?
You got it.
Oh, thank you, D Mills. Okay, everyone, let me introduce this gentleman. D Mills, also known as Danny Mills, is a Los Angeles-based music producer, artist, and multi-instrumentalist whose sound bridges hip hop, R&B, jazz, and rock. A great grandson of blues legend Bessie Smith. Mills carries a deep musical legacy while carving out his own lane. He began his journey at 16 learning piano in high school and quickly developed a passion for composition. Over the years, he's taught himself bass and guitar, performed around the world with major and independent artists, and collaborated with top industry talent. His artistry is showcased in 3 full-length albums, The Recital, Agape, and his latest project, Prism. Everyone, let us welcome none other than D. Mills.
Thanks for having me, Pepper.
What the youngest be doing? What is that? Clicking, clocking?
It sounds like a poetry thing.
I know. Instead of going, they're going.
Oh, yeah.
It's something clicking or something. But welcome, D.
Good to be here.
It's good to see you. I am. I'm happy. I see we got locks. We got locks.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So how long have you been growing yours?
Probably close to around 14 years, actually.
Okay, no.
I cut them once.
Oh, wow.
I cut them once. They were a lot longer, like probably down to my waist, and then I cut them like to the middle, and then one time I cut it to about here, and now I'm about here. So yeah.
Okay, so how did it feel going from past the waist to up here? Did your head feel different? The balance?
Oh yeah, I felt faster. I feel like I could beat everybody at everything again. Like
exactly
balance. It just got to a point where it's like you're trying to do like everyday stuff, like put a seatbelt on and it's annoying, or put a backpack on, or I don't know. I'm playing instruments. It's like muting the strings of a guitar or bass. But yeah.
That happens.
I don't think I'm ready to cut them. When I cut them that much, I freaked everybody out because I posted on my story that I chopped my hair off, and then I showed them a bag of how much I cut, and the amount of hair that it was. It looked like I had a fade or something.
Right. But it was like, no, y'all.
So everybody freaked out, and then it was like, oh, he still has his hair. But I always have this recurring dream that I cut my hair in a dream. And I wake up every time panicking and grabbing my head. So that's how I know I'm not ready to fully cut it, because every time I regret it in my dream.
Yeah.
But the day I have that dream where I'm like okay with it, it's probably one of them.
Yeah. But then, it's a part of your signature, which, we don't want to be a part of. We don't want everyone to tell us what signature we should be. But when they get used to seeing it, like when I first saw you, I don't know if anyone has told you this.
Yep, all the time. All the time.
What am I getting ready to say?
You're about to bring up another singer, another musician.
Okay. Are they alive or have they passed on?
They passed on. I already know. It's Dwayne. Usually I get that all the time now.
No, it's not him.
Oh, then
not Dwayne Wiggins.
Oh, okay. Who is it?
Ashford and Simpson.
No, I've never got that. You are actually the first.
I'm serious.
You don't. No, that's crazy.
I mean, he doesn't have locks, but it's just
There's only one other person that I used to get, and it's more when my hair was shorter. I used to get Nick Cannon all the time.
Oh, I see it.
When I was younger, and it was random. Like I remember I was playing somewhere, and just random enough, Nick's dad was there. And I was in a conversation with him and some other guys, and they would go, "Don't he look like your son, Nick?" And then Nick's dad looked at me. He was like, "Yeah, you do look like my son." And then I was like, "All right, I don't care anymore. Like, because it used to happen all the time. Like, I'd be walking down the street, people like, "Hey, you ain't you that guy that's sleeping with Mariah Carey?" And blah blah
You're
blah.
like, no, I'm not.
I would just say yeah after a while because it got so annoying, and just keep walking.
Really? And you just keep walking.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You could have made some money from that. Be like, y'all need me to take photos.
I know, right?
You need me to in your photo. You need me to photobomb you. I'm walking down Hollywood Avenue. Hey, I'm Nick. I am Nick. So, tell everyone where you're originally from, and yeah, how did the journey started? You started at 16 playing the piano, but before then, you come from a family of musicians, of course, because you're great. Like, okay, we'll get into Bessie later. Your great grandmother, but tell us about it. How where you're from and how it all started.
Yeah, I'm born and raised LA,
Okay.
which is in LA in the music industry is rare. It sounds weird to say, but it actually is. There's not a lot of people that live in LA that do music in the scene that are actually from here. It's like a handful of us actually. Everyone's
Really?
because everyone moves here from everyone else to like pursue music, you know.
Right.
So when you meet other Angelinos, you kind of, oh, you're from here too, which is weird because you're in that town. It's stupid, but it's like that. But yeah, I grew up in South Central when I was younger, moved inland when I was in high school. And when I was in high school is when I kind of fell in love with music, like for real, for real. And it was just piano elective when I was 16. And I didn't know we had a piano elective until one of my boys told me right before summer. He was like, "Hey, I'm taking a piano class." I was like, "We have a piano class?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, I'm about to do that," because I was just gonna run art back again, you know.
You're like, easy class. I know how to do that. Yeah. Easy grade.
Yeah, but I took that class, and around that time, something that really influenced me, that I don't know if a lot of people know, but it was around the time the movie Ray came out.
Okay.
And Jamie's performance in that movie really prompted me to learn a lot more about Ray Charles at that time.
Okay.
And I really dove into that. And it kind of created a fire for learning piano even more, actually.
Wow. And
So, yeah.
and Jamie was believable, very believable, because if you didn't know about Ray Charles, you would think that was actually Ray Charles.
That was him. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He killed it. That's one of the best performances on screen, I think, ever, in my opinion, especially portraying another musician.
Yeah. And I think the other person, as far as not a musician, but I think the other portrayal of someone on screen is Denzel Washington and Malcolm X.
Yeah, that's another really good one. Where you start to forget that you're not actually watching the person.
Yes, that's when it becomes believable. You're like, oh man, they pinned that role really well. Yeah.
But yeah, and I took her class, and I didn't really want to learn piano to be a piano player. I wanted to just, all my favorite producers play the piano, and I just wanted to get some ideas out of my head. So I know I needed to learn, because they were all composing from keyboards. And it started like that. And then my teacher would be like, "You kind of got to do the work. You need to read this. You need to learn these songs." And I remember she put me in like a little jazz quartet. And I remember playing on stage with a band for the first time. And I was like, I like this. Like, this is fun. Like, it was a feeling that I had never felt before, doing other stuff.
Wow.
And then I kind of leaned more into like the possibility of playing music as an instrument. And because I didn't grow up like a lot of my friends grew up, like playing in church or something. I just went to church. I didn't know how to play yet. So when I started playing in church, I was already like an adult practically. I was like a late teenager, early adult.
Right.
So I kind of learned that stuff like way later. So I always felt like, long story short, I had to play catch up from my friends who were playing since they were kids. So those last couple years of high school and probably my first year out, I really didn't, I kind of stopped going out and hanging out as much. And I just would lock myself in a room until I like figured out these chords, or figured out how to like record
While
But it was
all the
from the
other
start of
kids
a
were out,
mentor, you know.
while all the other kids were out doing their thing, you were like, I got to get in this room and I gotta learn this stuff.
Seriously. Just because
Wow.
I felt so behind
Yeah.
because like everybody was already kind of good,
Wow.
you know.
So when did you find out um, who your great great grandmother was?
I don't
And did
remember
you?
yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't remember the exact age because I mean I was told that ever since I was like old enough to understand anything like that.
Hmm.
So I've known since I was a kid. I didn't do music yet, so it didn't hit the same way. It was more of a history thing. And I
Hmm.
remember being in school, like being in class, like history class, and it's like American history, and they going over music and they going over blues, and then she pops up, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, um, that's my family, and
Okay.
I heard about her, so that was kind of interesting growing up and that whole thing, and then yeah, when I really got into music, it kind of all connected and made sense because no one in my immediate household really did music like that. Like in a way, it felt like it kind of came out of nowhere because my dad didn't do music. I hear these stories later on about my parents like fiddling with music when they were
Yeah.
younger, but
Yeah.
never seriously. Like my dad would, and the way my dad and my uncle love listening to music, you'd think they know how to play, like based off of just their taste in music. You'd think they were players.
But they're not.
No, they're not at all. But they showed me a lot of. They would obviously put me on a lot of stuff. And then I heard like my mom, they did like a little singing group back in the day, a little Supremes kind of looking thing, you know, but never nothing real like real serious, you know. They never
Yeah.
did it professionally or anything. But it wasn't until I did it, and my little brother does music too. But that's
Okay.
because I did it, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's where it started in the house.
Wow. So
Hmm.
it skipped all those generations to you.
Pretty much.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow. So with how did learning piano shape the way you approach your production? Um, do you believe in learning the piano is the foundation of how you produce everything?
Yeah, I really accredit learning the piano first instead of
Mm-hmm.
like any other instrument I know how to play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a very visual instrument because you could see all the keys on the piano.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could look at it and figure out where C is.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the sharps and flats physically, how their piano's laid out,
Mm-hmm.
and the harmonic range is wide, you know, with 88 keys. So
Mm-hmm.
when I had to learn other instruments, the knowledge that I already had from piano, it made that translate really easily. I just had to learn the mechanics of a new instrument,
Mm-hmm.
but all the information is the same.
Mm-hmm.
So when you kind of already understand harmony in that way, I do a lot of gigs where I'll tour with artists on bass a lot. And one of the compliments I get on my bass playing is just like, I guess like my note choices when
Mm-hmm.
certain chords are being played is
Mm-hmm.
because I understand those chords so well as a piano
Mm-hmm.
player that
Right.
it kind of brings out even more of my bass playing because I understand what it takes to play those chords. Like I
Right.
know all the notes that are inside of them.
Right. Okay. Well, let's go to your first album,
Hmm.
The Recital. Uh-huh. Can I get a smile? You're like, I'm trying, Pepper. I told you. I'm
Smiles are free. I got smiles.
Yeah, yes, I smile. I smile. Okay, so oh, I'm going to pull this one out.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, I'm going between two of them, but I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one. This one you are speaking about I got from this song, it's like the reassurance of a relationship.
Hmm.
Like if I tell you what it is and you know the name. So y'all, here's the song. He's gonna be shocked and go, I think I know what it is, but I don't know. But here is D Mills right here on the Hot Pepper Show featuring Milo Bloom.
So what are you so afraid of? Is it simply that he'll change your mind? Please don't be afraid of change, love, because it's change that'll help you free your mind. And all that I have, I'll give to you. If you want it, if you need it, baby, don't need no substitute. All that I have, I'll give to you. If you want it, if you need it, darling, I need your help too. So please don't ever leave me. Stay right here. Stay right here, baby. Won't you stay right here beside me? 'Cause I want you. Won't you stay right here? Won't you stay right here, baby? Please have no fear. You love me, you trust me. So why are you so afraid, love? It's 'cause you think that you will be left behind. Can assure you that I'll be here a while. No, my words will stand the test of time, and all that I have, I give to you. If you want it, if you need it, baby, don't need no substitute. Yeah, all that I have, I'll give to you. If you want it, if you need it, darling, I need your love too. Please don't ever leave me. Stay right here. Stay right here, baby. Just stay right here beside me. 'Cause I want you. Won't you stay right here? Won't you stay right here, baby? Please have no fear. You love me. You trust me. Said I'm right here. Won't you, baby? Said I'm right here. Need you, darling. Said I'm right here. Want you, baby. Said I'm here. Don't you ever leave me. Stay right here. Stay right here, baby. Stay right here beside me. 'Cause I want you, yeah. You stay right here. Won't you stay right here, baby? Please have no fear. You love me. You trust me, yeah. Won't you stay right here? Won't you stay right here, baby? Won't you stay right here? 'Cause I want you, I need you, yeah. Won't you stay right here? Won't you stay right here, baby? Please have no fear. Love me, trust me, yeah.
Oh, MG. That is hot.
Thanks, man. I haven't heard
That-
these songs in forever.
Yeah, you need to re-release them since you haven't heard them forever because other people haven't heard them either. So this is one of my guests, Rick Cutts. I interviewed him back in February. He's a film writer, producer, director. He said, "That's what's up. I like it. That's just smooth, smooth, smooth. Got mad skills. Took it back on that. Made me feel like I had hair again."
Appreciate that. Glad I could do that for you.
Walter says, "Awesome music, D Mills. Now, this is a track that I can listen to any time of day."
Thanks, Walter.
Rick says, "Yeah, you can listen to this at any time of the day, night, afternoon, anytime."
Hmm.
Alvin Lofton says, "Love it." Monique says, "I'm getting a music soul child vibe on this one." Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Alvin says, "I have to get that. Is it on CD?
Yes, technically.
Is it at Amazon or something? Or CD Baby?"
Yeah, I think it's still on Amazon. I know you can get it directly from my site too, and then obviously it's online too.
Okay, so okay, Walter said that is nice. Gloria, my sis, hey Glow, hearts. Okay, so I'm gonna put your site. What is your website?
Uh, dmillsmusic.com.
Okay, y'all. Here is the website. I usually give it to y'all at the end, but I'm giving it to you now because y'all are inquiring about the music. So he says it is on CD. So go to his website, Alvin, and cop the album is entitled The Recital. And that song was entitled Stay Here. I meant to say earlier on the song that was about your son, the birth of
Mhm.
your son, uh, that had a feel to me. I thought I was listening to Belial.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Belial vibe altogether.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Rick Cutts, film director, producer, writer. He says, Pepper, I got to put him in a movie.
Let's
So would you be
do
open
it.
to be in a movie?
Always open.
Okay. I will. Do you mind if I connect y'all?
Of course.
Okay. I will connect you, Rick. Alvin says yes. And then Brian Lofton, are y'all brothers? Okay. Sounding good, bro. Okay. Brian, are you brothers with Alvin? They have the same last name. Interesting. Okay. And if you are, hey brothers, thank y'all for joining. Thank you for you guys. Thank you for joining. I'm enjoying this with D Mills. So you have 3 albums under your belt.
Mhm.
Um, do you believe in putting things out when you get the drive to or get the notion or you're feeling like, oh, I think I need to do an album, or do you take your time in putting it together and marinating on it and might sit on it for 10 years before you actually release the album? Are you that guy?
I'm definitely a slow cook guy.
Yeah, I can tell because you didn't even look at me. You were looking down like, man, she figured me out. I don't know what I
Yeah.
should say, but yes, Pepper. So,
Yep.
okay.
I'm a slow cook guy. And honestly, it's schedule and busyness and the balance of I do probably too many things within the industry. So it's unfortunately sometimes my projects take a back seat and I don't think that's necessarily right, but it's just part of it. And yeah, those first 3 kind of had a little bit of consistency to them, more
Uh-huh.
so the first 2 as
Uh-huh.
far as timeline wise. Um but I think the gap between my last project and my next project that doesn't have an announcement release date yet, but in the near future, there's been so many things that happen in my life between that music and this music that it's kind of like I just can't force it. I don't want to rush things or
Yeah.
missed opportunity because I felt like everything's so algorithmic nowadays that it's just like you got to put out
Mm,
music constantly to kind of build a fan base and a following.
yeah.
And I've kind of been strategically doing it a little bit differently,
Uh-huh.
with some social media stuff and some of the stuff I post on my Instagram. to keep people engaged. So when I do put out something, it's not
Yeah.
we haven't completely not heard from you, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because everything else up until 2021 has been 2 years apart.
Yeah, on purpose, probably. That's about how long it
17,
took me.
19, 21, but now we're in the 26. So you have surpassed the
Yeah,
2
I know.
year.
I know.
So let's see, 21, 22, 23.
And the first two, I think, were on my birthday every time. The
Really?
first two albums were, I think they were April 25th.
Wow.
I could do another April 25th this year, but that would be rushed.
Well, not really because it's already done, right?
It's done, but kind of got to build a little bit. Nobody know but me and you, Pepper. That's how it's done.
Okay. So when you do, can you promise me that you'll come back and showcase it on my platform?
Of course.
Okay, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it right here. He said it. He's a man of his word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, okay, yeah, just put me on the spot. Okay.
No, I'll be here.
Okay. So I want to play another song by a friend of mine. Oh, but then okay. This song, I really liked what you said or what the artist said. It's featuring Meals, where you said if love was a sport.
Oh, that's my little brother. Yeah.
Oh, I like that line. If love was a sport, then I deserve an Epsi.
Uh-huh.
I was like, ooh, but love is an action word, so it is kind of a sport. Well, kind of, sort of. So your brother is rapping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on
Pretty
that
cool.
song. Yep.
Okay. So I was gonna play that one, or I was gonna play the one with Amber because I love some Amber. Okay,
They're
let's
both
just
kind of similar vibes. It's funny.
yeah.
They're
Okay,
both
yeah.
songs that have me on vocoder, ironically enough.
Oh,
And
really?
I see what kind of mood you're in.
It depends. So, are you a smooth guy? Do you lean more toward the dynamics of it just being kind of smooth and groovy, or are you? I don't think you're too much up tempo.
Yeah, it just depends. Like, I think my default, that's what everyone will see, Like, that's probably the most generic comment I could get about something is like, that's smooth, which is for good reason. But there's also like a lot of, especially if you listen to the third album, there's a lot more grit to a lot of stuff too. So I feel like I like to find a balance of like a little bit of dirt, but with some smooth, cool to it,
Okay. Okay. Well, a little bit of dirt. Well, this is not dirt, but this is this is this is from 2017, y'all. This is Breaks for You.
Oh,
And this is featuring Amber, y'all. Amber
wait, Breaks for You is
Madison.
yeah.
Madison. Yes, not the Amber song, but I put beside this. See, I have my notes. I put beside that she reminds me of Amber and Moonchild, that song.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know why you think that.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
You stepped into my brain. What my brain say?
I mean, they're both white. I don't know. They both got soul.
You were so funny. You like they're both white and they got soul, right?
But I'll tell you after you listen to it, I'll tell you a story about the Maddie one.
Okay. Y'all, this is Madison Cunningham. D Mills Breaks for You right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
it's found and it's so important. So maybe it's time to change the state of mind. Maybe it's time to hold on to feelings. Baby, when my heart breaks, it breaks for you. I can't win. I've lost it all to you. How and when can I move on past it? Daily I depend on pain to be the friend that won't let go, like you let go. Maybe it takes time to change the state of mind. Maybe it's time to hold on to feelings. Baby, when my heart breaks, it breaks for you. Change the state of mind. Maybe it's time to hold on to. Baby, when my heart breaks, when my heart breaks, it breaks, it breaks. Maybe it's time to change the state of mind. Maybe it's time to hold on to. Baby, when my heart breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks, it breaks for you. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks, it breaks for you.
Sir, you need to re-release that. What do y'all think in the comments? I'm gonna read the comments, but do y'all think he needs to re-release that? Yeah, I think that was slept on. Okay, so Monique says, "Love the groove here." Walter says, "Yes, I can most definitely hear the similarities in the vocals of Amber. I think that I might have to go make some purchases of your projects, D Mills. Fire, 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 fire." Rick Cut says, "I like that you stay true to what you like and put it out. That's an artist doing what you enjoy to do. It comes across in the music. Keep on doing what you do." Walter says, Pepper, I'm so mad that I forgot to see, I forgot to go see Moonchild here outside of Philly this past weekend after I paid for a ticket. Walter, seriously, Walter, you need to start putting stuff in your calendar, Walter. You paid for the ticket and didn't go. Okay. Alvin says, is that from the second one? That is from the first one. It is called Breaks for You. Yeah. So Alvin trying to check out that website. Just go ahead and get all 3 albums. That's what you should do. Monique says she definitely has some soul. Yes. And Gloria says yes. And Alvin says yes. They said yes, you need to re-release that.
Well, thank y'all, first of all. That's funny. That song almost didn't even get put on the record. Just before Madison performed it, just after I made the music. Because it was very like, when my features, I'm very like on purpose about. And I try not to do something that's too on the nose. And I think it was real easy to just get a neo soul kind of artist and put on that. And then you just have like another neo soul kind of vibe of a song. And I didn't want to do that. And it was starting to lean that way. And when I was like, you know what, let me just try Madison. So I don't know. I'm assuming your audience might not be that familiar with Madison, but Madison is like nothing like this record that you just heard her on. She's way more folky. Like she's way more.
Really?
First of all, if you saw her, you wouldn't thought she sang that song. She's like the whitest girl you could think of in your mind. But I've known Madison since she was probably like 16 or 17 years old. And we used to play together and we used to do some church stuff together. I know her dad. So like she blew up probably right after this project came out. And she won a Grammy for her like first mainstream kind of solo album, like shortly after that. And she's kind of like a huge deal. But it's funny because that sound is nothing like if you look up her stuff, you're not going to find a bunch of stuff like that. But I think that's why I like that song so much and why it felt so good, because that's not something you'll probably never find another Madison Cunningham song with a groove like that.
Okay.
But her stuff is incredible and her voice is insane. And I always told her since she was like really young, I was like, you remind me of Joni Mitchell. That's who she reminds me of. If you've ever listened to Joni Mitchell.
She does.
And she didn't even know who Joni Mitchell was when I originally told her that. And it's probably the thing she gets told she sounds like most now.
Wow.
But yeah, Maddie's great. She's incredible.
Wow. I need to get her on my platform.
Yeah.
So everyone can go, you did that song? Like, yeah. So Rick Cut says, what? Man, put that thing out. You need to re-release it.
I mean, it's out.
Well, it's out, but
we can recirculate it.
Yeah.
Get it popular again.
Yes, recirculate it. It's Alvin says I'm a new fan. See, that's why I do what I do, y'all. I told y'all ain't never heard of him because I ain't heard of him. Not to say that if I haven't heard of him, but I hadn't heard of him. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have you on. So I have to say that I'm so happy to have you on, D Mills. Like I've been trying to get you. We've been trying to pin this for what, maybe 3 months now?
Something like that.
Yeah. And I was persistent. Was I persistent?
You were consistent and persistent. But we're here.
I was like, wait, I like the way you changed it up. You were consistent and persistent. Look, I need to get you on. Walter says, yes, me too. I already followed him on my Instagram pages. Yeah. You are amazing. I'm fascinated by your work.
Thanks so much, Pepper.
You're welcome. I'm a musician. I play the piano and I sing. So you're good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You literally caught my attention. Like I listened and I was like, okay, let me dive a little bit further. And I kept diving and I was like, okay. Oh, this is great. This is great. Yes. So everyone, D Mills is his name. So let's go on over to Agape. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. So just to let you know, uh, uh, I talked about Van just earlier. The
Hmm.
song that they did, um, they remind me of Cy Smith on that song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah, on the song. So let's go back. If people didn't hear the first song, I wanted to talk about the first song that I played about the birth of your son,
Hmm.
Jeremiah. So, what moved you to write that song at that moment?
Yeah, so that was about a year after he was born, and I used to tour with the artist Charlie Puth.
Okay.
So I was playing bass in his band,
Hmm.
and I remember the window we had just did like a whole US tour. And then I was supposed to do my first European tour.
Okay.
And I had about a 2.5 week window where we had a break in between tours and then my baby was due. So I was
Mm.
like, oh, this could work out perfectly. During that break, he never came. And then I had a decision to make, and I talked to my wife. I was like, "Should I like? What do you want me to do?" She's like, "You should just go." I like, "This is like your dream, blah blah blah." And I was like,
Oh,
"Man!" So that was like one of the like toughest things I ever had to do. But before that European tour, we had like one show in Chicago,
uh-huh.
and it was like it wasn't even like a like fans of his. It was like more like celebrities, kind of corporate thing.
Right.
So I remember I flew to Chicago. And then that next day, the day of the show, I get a call in the morning, like, I think my water broke kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, perfect timing. Um, and everybody in the camp knows that I have a baby coming, and they're asking me every day, like, every moment at this point, like, what's the update? What's the update? And I remember I'm so like I don't want to inconvenience anybody kind of person, and like I'll just suck it up and take a L kind of guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That when I heard that, I kind of kept it to myself, and I remember one of the guys came to my room and brought me something, and he was like, "What's any updates?" And I was like, "Well, I just got a call about this," and he's like, "You should tell Dave Brown." That was our manager, tour manager,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Yeah, all right." Before I could even think about calling him, he
Mhm.
calls my room. He says, "Come to my room right now." So like I walked to his room and there's like an intervention and they're all sitting in a circle and they're like, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "Well, obviously I want to see my son." They were like, "Can we do the show without you?" It's like, "Yeah, we record." They won't even know that there's no bass player, like because we track every show. We'll just pop your bass in from another show kind of thing.
Right. Right.
And then long story short, she ended up calling me back and saying like her water didn't break. It was a false alarm. But at this point, I had already got them to buy me a plane ticket back. And I was
Right.
like, I'm just gonna come back anyway because he's probably gonna come
Hmm.
in the next 24, 48 hours, regardless.
Right. Right.
So and then the rest is the song, as the song states. Like I hopped in a cab and I
Mhm.
I got there. I remember talking to some like my driver was like, "Oh, it's your first baby? Oh, you have plenty of time. Like blah blah blah. It's gonna be a while."
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
remember getting there, taking my time, and because nothing was happening, and then I surprised everybody. I showed up, and then as soon as I got there, everything started to happen. Like as soon as I got there, within
Oh,
like a couple
wow.
hours, he was born. Um,
Oh,
so
so
that
that's what
that's
you say you waited on. Thank you for waiting on me.
yeah, because he even let me go get a burrito and have dinner and everything. Yeah. So yeah,
You are so funny. You like, I went to get a burrito at some dinner.
part of the story. But yeah, that song means something different. And I don't know if you know this, but 3 years later, that son, Jeremiah, he ended up passing away, from an
Mm,
accident. So that song is like a whole different song now,
yeah.
because I originally wrote that for him to hear one day. It was
Yeah.
a song to him about the story,
Right.
and now it's kinda turned into more of like a memoriam kinda honoring,
Yeah.
um, kinda thing anytime it's played now.
My
Yeah.
condolences to you.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Condolences. Yes. Wow.
But yeah, you don't know that when you're writing it at the time. You don't
Right.
know.
Right.
what's going to happen in the next few years.
Right.
So
And then
that's important to
it's
get
a
all those things
blessing.
out.
It's a blessing in itself that you did that because, um, like you said, you don't know why you're writing it,
Hmm.
the reason for it. It's for the moment that you're experiencing, which is glorious and a great celebration, and
Yep.
not knowing that it would be a song that would be to help you to heal because you did do it for, and I know you played it while he was, but of
Yeah.
course at that age, the age that he was, yeah.
But
Wow.
he knew it was his song. It was weird enough, even at 3 years old. I remember like if he was crying in the car, we'd play that
Uh-huh.
song, he would stop.
He would stop crying.
Exactly. Every time. Yeah,
See, he knew it was
it
his
was
song. Yeah,
interesting.
he knew that daddy wrote it for him. Yeah.
It, it has his name in it. Yeah, it's a lot of things. His voice is on it, so I get to hear him laugh every time I listen to it. So
Yeah.
it's a sweet little gift.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your strength, and thank
Yeah,
you for sharing that with us and being transparent.
of
Thank you.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your story helps others, so you don't know um, how this video is going to help someone else who. Matter of fact, I have to go to a funeral tomorrow.
Mm.
My cousin's grandson, and it was a newborn, and yeah, so it's gonna, yeah, and I just might, as time goes on, I just might share this song. So yeah,
Yeah. I've
for
learned
sure.
that over the years. That's why I'm never shy about sharing that type of stuff because I just see how it helps people. Because I know people shared with me and it helped
Hmm.
me. So,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
mm.
Yes. So everyone, this is D Mills. Let's see. Walter says, Pepper, does this mean that you might be featured on one of D Mill's upcoming projects? No,
Eh,
no, he didn't ask me. Thank you. Okay.
I don't know,
Uh,
maybe
I- thank you, Walter. Alvin says, does your music do well in the UK?
it does better than here. And it's funny because especially the recital, I remember I didn't I didn't really promote that album like that.
Hmm.
Like I literally made that album because I was kind of sick of the radio.
Hmm. Uh-huh.
And I was just like, I'm just gonna make a bunch of songs I like. And if
Right.
other people like them, and then I'm gonna collaborate with all my friends who are dope,
Right.
and we're just gonna make a record. And as soon as it came out, it was like the UK especially, like radio shows and top 10 this
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I didn't ask these people to be so nice about this. I didn't pay anybody.
Oh,
And it
wow.
just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like they really resonate with music over there, if that makes sense.
Right. It makes sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Monique says, who are some of your musical influences? Because you tour with a lot of people, you play for a lot of people.
Mhm.
So who are some of your influences?
Uh, well, from a production standpoint, my GOAT producer is Quincy Jones.
Mm,
He's the guy for me, and then like Stevie Wonder is awesome.
okay.
Um, he's one of the only people I've met where I was kind of somewhat. I was pretty starstruck, I guess. Like for me, because I
Yeah.
really don't be caring about people.
Uh-huh.
He's the only person I asked for a picture on the spot when I met him. He's just like, I mean, I don't have to talk about Stevie. Everybody know about him. Prince, obviously, from like, especially as a multi instrumentalist artist.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Prince and MJ, and I talked about Ray Charles a little bit
Mm-hmm.
when I was kind of in the beginning learning. But honestly, there's so many people and I'm a mutt. I listen to like everything, and I feel
Mm,
like the more albums I put out, you start to hear more and more of my influences, especially the new music. It even branches more into like my love for like rock and like more of the indie side of things. And but
hmm.
there's so much stuff I like to listen to as a musician that comes out of my compositions, you know?
Okay, so when you're relaxing,
Mhm.
what kind of music do you listen to?
But
And
when you
and
say
not and not
relaxing,
be and not be in producer mode. Like if you just kind of like, I'm away from everything, I'm just gonna relax and just not I'm not listening to find something new. I'm just gonna let go. What do you listen to?
When you say relax, you mean like in a state of relaxation or just when I'm listening? Because that's two different playlists. Because like when I'm like, if I hop into sauna right now, I'm probably gonna play like some bossa nova or some like rootsy reggae or like
Okay.
um, even some like worship music or some meditative, like just chill, or the band like Karung Ben, if you ever listen to them, like really stuff that you don't have to think, you
Okay.
know.
Okay. You
But
don't have to think where the music is going or what they're saying. You just let your mind go.
exactly,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
that's some of that stuff.
Okay.
But it's so
So,
much stuff.
so the other person, okay, we stepped out the sauna, so we're over here. You're like, if I'm going to a sauna, I'm going to step in the sauna. That's what. So you're
You
not in
can't
the
relax.
sauna. So let's go to
Uh-huh.
the other relax.
Uh, I'm man, I don't even know. I love like obviously I'm an old soul, so I love listening to like anything Motown and Stax and that kind of world too, right? And then
Okay. Okay.
I love listening to bands like even like Tame Impala and like classic rock stuff
Mm,
like Zeppelin and
mhm,
Hendrix and
mhm, mhm,
that world. And I got a 90s hip hop playlist where I just love
mhm.
like that era of hip hop where I could just run.
Uh-huh.
I love like growing up, like a lot of the Neptunes and like the stuff Pharrell was doing, and I could
Yeah.
listen to any of that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Um, I literally got to literally go on my Spotify to like look at whatever I've been listening to because there's so much stuff, and I have like compartments, playlists
Mhm.
for whatever
Mhm,
kind of mood I'm in.
mhm,
'Cause I could be in like a yacht rock vibe. I could be in a like the retro soul vibe, like the
mhm,
newer artists who make retro soul.
mhm, mhm,
I could be in a straight like Beatles and Mamas and Papas and that
mhm.
kind of world too. So it just kind of like
Depends. Yeah.
depends.
Yeah. I have that
I,
too. I
I
have different
swing
playlists.
I swing pretty heavy. You'd be like he's listening to D'Angelo and then he's listening to some
Harper.
country steel guitar stuff.
Yeah. 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 Rick Cut says he listens to his own music to relax. Go on and say it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You listen to your own
I
music to
I do
relax.
have a playlist of my own music, but I don't play it that often. I don't.
That's why he's on the Hot Pepper Show, so I can remind him of his music.
Like I
Yeah.
said, these albums you playing I haven't listened to in a while, so it's refreshing to hear actually.
Good. Well, let's go to Agape.
Mhm.
Um, oh, okay. So this one right here is this one right here is so beautiful. You're like, tell me more.
I
The
can't wait
reason
to hear what you're cooking.
it is so it's um like in this song, I'm trying not to fall for you. I'm trying not to, my heart is saying one thing, but my mind is saying no. Um, and I don't want our friendship. I don't want to. I like us being friends, and I don't want that to change. And I think if we do something, that's going to change.
I
What's
know.
the name of this song? You know what I'm talking about?
I've been wrong before, but I think you're talking about For You.
Yes.
Mhm.
Y'all, this song is so beautiful. I have been playing it over and over and over. It was so bad that I had the lyrics.
So bad.
I printed the lyrics out on the paper so I could follow with the song and learn the song. I was like, beautifully written. This is a beautiful love song of something trying to flourish. It's already there, but these two people are like, I want it, but I don't want to. But I do want it. I'm attracted to you, and I like where this is going. But then, what if we do something that we regret and it changes everything?
You want to hear the story about that song before or after you play it?
Um,
It's not a
let's
long story.
let's hear it afterward because I
Cool.
want them to hear the words. Y'all need to listen to these words. It is a beautiful song, beautifully written. Did you wrote this song?
We all three of us wrote it, but I was going to tell you that's part of the story.
Okay, Jessica and Milo. Okay, so tell us the story.
It's simple. So the first album, Recital, I had an album release party / jam session
Okay.
in the hills in Hollywood. And after we played the album, a lot of people were there. We made music. We just jammed. We just played those instruments. And I remember I was playing bass and I started this song in that moment. And Jessica Childress and Milo Bloom, aka Greg Fletcher, is his other name if you ever need to find him another way.
Okay.
They were on stage and they were riffing back and forth, and I had porn friends there and they were playing these riffs. So we were playing this song at the first album's album release party.
Okay.
And one of my buddies, filmed us jamming it, and he sent it to me. And when I watched the video back, I was like, I need to finish writing that song. So then I called them back over, and then we just actually made it make sense because we took whatever we had came up with on the spot. And that's how that song was birthed from the album release of the first album and an organic jam.
Wow. It is beautiful. Y'all, I'm gonna turn my mic down. I'll be mouthing the words. Everyone, this is the song that I love. I tell you, I have my favorites, right? And I was like, well, I got some of my favorites. Now I'm trying to find the song. Ain't this something? Okay. I had it right here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so y'all, this song right here, whoo, you're gonna love it. So here it is. This is For You. This is D Mills featuring Jessica Childress and Milo Bloom right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
Move close, I don't wanna stop it, but I know my mind ain't even close to where my heart is. I should let go, I should be open, but troubled waters deep, yeah, deep like an ocean.
Swimming in your ocean, my chest is pounding, cause this love is too deep and my heart is drowning for you. I'm sinking deep and I can't make a move. I'm way down with these feelings for you.
There's a million reasons why I should say no. If we cross the line, we can't go back to before. All I really know is I'm not ready for this. You're so much more to me than a risk.
Oh, every day you remind me I'm walking through the dark cause your love is blind. You can shed some light if you take the time to realize my love has got years behind it.
Can't stop thinking how this love's taking me out of expectations. Plans I'm making for you.
And every time you stop, I stop running from my heart. Love won't let me go too far. Losing patience, I've been waiting for you.
I'm waiting for you.
Mind is slipping, heart is skipping 30 beats per second, won't you take a listen for once? I know you got love for me, but I know that we're feeling love differently.
Can't deny what I'm feeling for you. It's been so long since I felt something true. I won't admit that that I'm scared to jump in. Maybe this is magic, this is how love begins.
Let's not try to pretend we can be more than friends. I've been here from the start, I'll be here to the end.
My heart is ready, but my mind says no. There's no way I can let you go.
Won't you make up your mind? Won't you follow your heart? Cause I'm following mine even if it tears me apart.
I'm done fighting, I'm done hiding. I'm inviting this love I feel. Can't stop thinking how this love's taking me out of expectations, plans I'm making for you.
And every time you stop, I stop running from my heart. Love won't let me get too far. Losing patience, I've been waiting for you. Every time you try to find the truth, I can't help but run right back to you. You've been on my mind, that's loving you. Can we not pretend that this isn't real? Oh, kiss,
I know it's real.
I stop running from my heart. Love won't let me go too far. Losing patience, but I've been waiting for you.
Can't stop thinking how this love's taking me out of expectations, plans I'm making for you.
And every time you stop, I stop running from my heart. Love won't let me get too far. Losing patience, but I've been waiting for you. Been waiting for you. It's all for you. The things you do always keep you waiting. You know the truth. It's all for you. The things you do always keep you waiting for you.
I wish I had a mic to drop. I would drop this mic, but this mic is too expensive. This is a Shure mic, and I would
Don't do it.
don't but
It's not
Rick Cut
working.
says another banger. Yeah.
It's rigged.
Walter says, yes, this track is absolutely beautiful. Pepper, I see why this is your favorite track. It just has the old school of the lyrics, just the simplicity of it. It's not complicated. It's just, this is how I feel.
Right.
I'm not trying to make it complicated. Look, I like you. I'm not trying to deny it. I like you. So, okay. All these expectations. Yes, I like you. I like you. I like you. Yeah. Whew, wow. Brian says UK radio appreciates independent artists more than in the US. Yes, they do. Rick says UK reception is always great. Yes, it is. And then Walter says his sincere condolences. And Alvin says, what year did that come out? Ahead of its time. It came out in 2019. Well, he put it on the album 2019. He probably wrote it in 2007. Oh,
no, 7. That's crazy.
I saw you shaking your head like, wait, did she say 7? I was, yeah, 2007.
After I just told you the story of when it started.
That's for you, Alvin. He said he just told you the story. He ain't talking to me. He's talking to you, Alvin. He said he just told you the story. You wasn't listening, Alvin. Walter says, D-Mill, is there any way that you can grace us with the hot pepper exclusive tonight? Walter, I done already tried. Walter, I was trying to get 30 seconds. I said, you ain't even got to, I ain't got to do the whole song. He won't do it. So
It'll
now,
mean more. It'll mean more if you wait. It'll be more exciting.
that line is not valuable right now at this time. That doesn't
It
go with
will
this
when it
setting.
comes out.
Look at that doesn't go with this setting. This setting is they want to hear an exclusive right here on the Hot Pepper Show. Like, no, it's not happening. No, it's not. Monique says vice versa with the UK artists, they get more love abroad. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I hear.
Rick Cut says I'm supposed to be editing and I can't get off the show. Well, good. I'm so glad, Rick. Keep listening. Keep listening. Yes, keep listening. Everyone, this is D-Mills. The website, he has a website that you can check out if you'd like to find his music. It is dmillsmusic.com. And okay. I just want to play a tidbit. Okay, in case y'all just not coming in and you don't know, we're sitting among royalty right now. And he's trying to shake his head like, I'm not going to look at her right now. So we're sitting around amongst royalty because this is a product of our history right there. Yeah. His great grandmother is Bessie Smith. And you said, who Bessie Smith? I'm play a little bit. I'm playing a little bit right here. Once I lived a life of a millionaire. Spending my money, I didn't care. I carried my friends out for a good time, buying bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. When I began to fall so low, I didn't have a friend and no place to go. So if I ever get my hand on a dollar again, I'm gonna hold on to it till them eagles grin. Nobody knows you when you down and out. In my pocket, not one penny, and my friends, I haven't any. But if I ever get on my feet again, then I'll meet my long lost friend. It's mighty strange, without a doubt. Nobody knows you when you down and out. I mean, when you down and out. So, y'all, that is D-Mill's great grandmother, Bessie Smith, the late, great Bessie Smith. Wow. So, have you ever thought about redoing one of her songs and having you on there, or revamping the music, or
I was
somehow?
thinking about it right now, actually.
I think you should.
Yeah, figure out best way to go about that.
Yeah.
The songs are so old, but they're so classic and
They are
foundational for blues singers for sure.
I was I forgot to tell you guys, I went to see Samara Joy on Thursday. She was in town. So she invited me out to her concert. So when I was just listening to that, I was thinking, oh, Samara Joy. That would be a good one. Yeah, for her to redo that. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Man, that's your great grandma. That is just, I would have chills right now going, oh, golly. Legacy. Legacy. Legacy.
Yeah.
Legacy. Everyone, this is D Mills right here on the Hot Pepper Show. Okay, so Agape. Now we're going to the Prism. And I didn't say prison. I didn't say Prison. I said Prism. Prism, y'all. That's what I said. That's what I said. Rick Cut says, whole family of talent, blessings. I got to get to editing. Love the show. You leaving? Rick Cuts, come on, Rick. Just a little bit more time. You got all night, Rick. You can edit later, right? Right?
That's
You can. Yeah. Walter says timeless music. Okay, so let's go to ooh. Okay. Ooh, let's do Talk to Me.
Okay.
Okay, let's not do Talk to Me.
I mean, whatever you want.
Well, let me look at my notes. Oh, well, you know what? Okay.
But I like that it's difficult for you. That means you like a few, so that's good.
Yeah, I like a few. This one right here. Okay, y'all. Amber, Amber from Moonchild is on his album, The Prism, and she's on my album too. That's the first time I could say that to anyone. She's on my album too. Yeah. So we got Amber on our albums.
Yep.
So this one is Leave the Light On.
Mm-hmm.
What a great vocalist to work with. Yeah, that's a jewel right there. So everyone, this is Leave the Light On, featuring Amber on D Mill's album, The Prism, right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
takes me.
That's hot.
Thanks. Fun fact: Amber played all the flute on there too.
Yeah, I figured that was her.
Mm-hmm.
She always has a flute.
Yeah.
It's like if you didn't bring your flute, Amber, you cannot be on the project. Okay. It's like you don't have your flute. Okay. Or the sax. Come on. Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you, D Mills.
Thanks so much.
And I like that you're very humbling. You're welcome. Yeah. I can tell that you are taking all of this in and very appreciative of it.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most def.
So when people listen to your music, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 3 projects. Give me one description of each project. What is Agape about? What is the Recital and Prism? What would be the description for each one? Because I know that they are all different.
Yeah. So the Recital is probably the most collaborative one out of all of them.
Okay.
I wasn't in front of the mic as much, and I collab with a lot more writers. And it felt like a recital where it was a bunch of different people coming up to just share their gift and their talent.
Okay.
That's kind of how it felt for me in making that, and that was kind of like the mind behind it. Agape is another word for love, and it's that like I'll die for you love. It's not romantic. It's like deeper than that. So I felt like it was kind of like similar to all the love God has shown me throughout my career. And then obviously there's a bunch of love songs on that album too. So it's kind of have that parallel in a lot of the music. Prism is kind of like, I kind of use the analogy of like a light prism, how when a single source of light kind of enters a prism, on the other end of it, out comes all the colors and all the random. So it's kind of like God's light shining in, and just that's the reflection of that, of like what's going on and what was happening in my life.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, it's interesting that a lot of the artists that you collaborated with on these projects, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are unknown to us.
Mm-hmm.
Hidden gems. And I believe that you did that intentionally.
Sure.
Instead of having, because I know that with your travels and the artists that you've played with and the touring that you've done, you know some amazing artists who have huge names.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure you know by looking at the albums that you've put out, the 3 albums, the hidden gems on here that people don't know about. Jessica Childress or the Milo Bloom or so I like that you did that and took a chance on that, because some people would have been like, no one will know. They don't know them. You need to have someone that, people will, be attracted to your album.
Sure. But I love that. It's the same way, like how you said you love putting people on stuff they never heard. And I get, these are people I call my friends. So like I know them and I know how talented they are. And it's just kind of like if I could use anything that I'm doing to help them be known too, man, that's amazing. But at the end of the day, whether they're known or not known, I felt like they were the best person for that song,
Yeah.
whatever that song is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I try not to look too strategically into like, there's a time and place for that, but I try not to be so much like, oh, this person's got this many followers, so they're gonna help blow this thing up.
Yeah.
But it's like if the song isn't good, then who cares? Or if it doesn't fit them.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had people that are like some of my bigger celebrity friends try some of these songs and it just didn't work. And we both felt it mutually. And when I gave it to somebody else, it made more sense. And maybe that other person just doesn't have the following, but that doesn't matter as much. It's like you want to serve the music, not so much the name of the people you're working with.
Yeah, because I'm not. I mean, you can tell by my platform, I'm not like okay, no followers. Followers, it doesn't matter. Like I play good music, and I want people to hear great music. So that's what it's about. Because there are people who have huge followers, and the music is crap.
Right.
Or the music is good, but their personality is crap. So it's not about the music if you're not, your heart is not right. So
100%.
Yes.
I agree.
Walter says Amber Navern's voice is absolutely memorable indeed. I am certainly feeling this track. Alvin said that track was hot. Brian says this song will definitely be a hit on the UK soul chart. Walter says D-Mill is honestly one of my new favorite artists.
I appreciate that.
Yes. Brian says that song with Amber will be a hit on the UK soul chart. And then Alvin says, stay true to yourself. Yes.
Always.
Yes. Always. Yes. So yes, man, God know when he's supposed to do it, right? Because I was like, I don't know D-Mill. Okay, something else on this album that is hot. It's hot. You know what it is?
Nope.
It is this one right here. Dante Can, y'all. I love the horns.
You know, we go together like a hand in glove. You stole my heart and taught me how to love you. Can't get enough of the way you love me, babe. I just want your sunshine to be mine. 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 I just want you, just want you. I just want you. Said I just want you, just want you. Just want you. You came to me when I couldn't see the light, right in my world, illuminated my life. You gave me hope in my darkest night, darkest night. Amazing how you love me still, you always will. I just want your sunshine to be mine. Just want you. I just want your sunshine to be mine. Just want your sunshine to be mine. Just want you. I just want your sunshine to be mine. want your sunshine to be bright. Just want your sunshine to be bright. Just want you. Just want your sunshine to be bright.
I love the reversal of the sound. It like goes out and then you bring that horn back in. It's like,
Mhm.
wow,
And
beautiful.
shout out to Phil Lassiter on the horns.
Phil, that was Phil Lassiter. I interviewed
Yeah,
Phil a
yeah, it's
few
Phil.
years ago. Wow.
Yeah, Phil Lassiter. We became really good friends. His time in LA when he was here, and he helped me with that horn arrangement. And played all the trumpet. It's all trumpet. The whole song is just trumpet.
Small world.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, Phil Lassiter is amazing. Like his touring with Prince, playing with Prince. I mean, he is super talented.
yeah,
Just yeah.
yeah.
Look at
He's
there.
king.
Small world. Wow.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, Phil Lassiter. Okay, so here are some of the comments. Rick Cut says your gift will make room for you. And Rick Cut says, well, first he said when the Moonchild song was on, he was like, Moonchild, shoot, okay, now I gotta listen. This is my fault that he had to listen to the song. Really, Rick? It wasn't my fault. So then he says, I really enjoyed every moment of this show. You're confidently humble and just do what you do. I'll do what I can make sure more of the world knows who you are. I'll be in contact.
I appreciate that.
Cool. And Alvin says the horns just flow, make you feel good. Monique says very nice horns, and Shantae sounds amazing. And then Monique says that little drum part sounds familiar. I don't know what drum part you're talking about. Okay. And then Walter says D Mills. With that being said, what is your musical process when writing songs as well as with other artists to collaborate?
It kind of varies. Usually, I'm a by myself, alone kind of writer to start stuff. Usually,
Hmm.
because I play a bunch of stuff, so the song could be 98% done just by myself, and then I'll have somebody come in if I wrote it, and I'll just have them sing it, or we'll collab writing it, And then there's very few instances where I'll send it out and I just trust them. And I'm like, this is the idea, this is the vibe. You try writing it first, you know.
Oh wow.
And that was the case with this song that we just listened to and the song with Amber.
Uh-huh.
I know with Amber specifically, I remember I sent her like 2 or 3 different songs. I was like, whichever one you resonate with the most. And then that's the one she picked. And when she sent it, I was just like, listened to it a few times, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to change anything.
Exactly.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's rare that that happens. Like, it's rare that I actually just give it completely over to somebody like that.
Yeah.
Um, but the few times that I have, it's kind of paid off.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because what can you tell her to redo, right? You're like, okay, well, sounds. I don't know what needs to be changed. It sounds great. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, yeah. Thank you for that.
Exactly.
Everyone, this is D Mills, and we have been hanging out with him. I thank you so much for joining me. And this was supposed to happen when it was supposed to happen, and today was the day for it to happen. So April is starting off really good. Thank you for setting the tone. So if they can't come like D Mills after today, we're gonna have you come back and be like, "Hey, D, you got to be on every Monday until
That's
we get
funny.
somebody." You're like, "Oh, okay, but I
That
didn't
would be
have
sick of me.
that would be pretty cool. Wouldn't it be amazing if I might do that? I might have an artist like do a marathon and see
A marathon for residency.
Yeah, to set up a residency. Hey, would you be interested?
Maybe. I mean, that's always based off of scheduling. But hey, if I'm here, then I'm there. How about that?
And if you're there, then you're here.
Depends where there is, but sure.
It's like where there it is, I am there. Okay, and I could be here too. Yes. So, what is your? I see. So the website. Let me do the website again. Here is the website. Here's the website. And how do they follow you? Are you on social media? Is it all under D Mills?
It's all D Mills music on everything. Make it real easy.
D Mills.
And that website has all that stuff too.
Okay. Okay. So yes. Alvin, you're welcome. You are welcome. Thank you for joining us, Alvin. Thank you, everyone that came in, dropped in, might not have said anything. Thank you. And also, don't forget to tell folks to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. Trying to get those subscriptions up. And hey, and get more people. If you know anyone that might like to be on my show, you know how particular I am. So if they want to hear the truth, yeah. So I play other artists and I play other music. The music has to be good, professional, mixed right, and all that good stuff. Writing and clean lyrics, and I'm open. So my email address is hotpeppershow@gmail.com. Just have them to email me, and I would love to get in contact with them. Please support D Mills on all of his streaming platforms, his social media. Follow him and tell everyone about him. He needs to be heard. And you heard the great music that we had tonight. And there's more. I couldn't play all of it, but he has some beautiful music, y'all. And this is just the tip. This is the stuff that you just heard, but it's been out. But he has this album that he wanted to share with y'all. He wanted to give y'all an exclusive on the Hot Pepper Show, but I understand he has to. It's in the oven. It's in the oven. It's in the oven baking.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants it to be right. I don't see why 30 seconds wouldn't matter, but he wants it to be right. He's like, "Stop it, Pepper." I said. So he's gonna come back when the album is released. He's gonna come back.
I'll come back. We'll do it right.
We'll do it right, so he can be on, and y'all can invite everyone else in. But please share this this video on YouTube. It'll be up and ready for you to share with everyone, and go through and like all my videos, y'all. Look at my shorts. I have my shorts up now, so like the shorts. leave a comment on the interviews, the past interviews. Kenny Lattimore's on here, Glenn Jones, Frank McComb, Jameson Ross, Dwelle, the Shandellas. Y'all, the list continues. I have an array of awesome artists that have been that have stopped by on the Hot Pepper Show, and it'll be 4 years in October, y'all. 4 or 5 years, maybe 5 years in October that I have been doing the podcast. So this is pretty swell. I've enjoyed it. I didn't think that I would be doing it this long. I didn't think that I would be this consistent with it, but I've been on every Monday live for 4 years. So I'm putting in the time, and I'm here for the listeners, and I'm here for the artist. So I think this is a great platform for them to come on and showcase their music. I mean, hey, I love it. I love it. Monique says, great interview and music. Thank you both. You're welcome, Monique. Brian Lofton says, great show. Thank you, Brian. This is your first time. Thank you for stopping by. I think he said Alvin is his nephew or his uncle, and he's in New York. So thank you, Brian. Walter says, D-Mills, thank you for your appearance on the Hot Pepper Show. A great time was had by one and all. Looking forward to seeing you again, sir.
Glad to be here.
Cool. Walter says, everyone, before you leave the room, please be sure to hit and like the subscribe button. Do have a blessed and safe remainder of your week. Thank you so much, Walter. Yeah, you guys go back and like. If you didn't like the video, like the video. And that'll get people over to this platform. Everyone, thank you again. Thank you. Do you want to say anything? You want to have any shout outs, any holla-at-yous, any thank yous? What you want to say, D Mills?
Just thank you, Pepper, for having me. Glad schedules aligned and we were able to do it. And just keep sharing great artists and putting people on. Because that's important. We need that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So y'all, it's been great. His album Prism is the last one, 2021, but we in 2026, y'all. So we can expect a new one this year, sometime maybe next year. Who knows? Yep. Maybe 2029. Whatever year it is.
I'll try not to wait that long.
Okay, so how long?
My goal, if I can have it your way, this year. Sometime.
That sounds like a Burger King commercial. Have it your way. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Is that McDonald's or Burger King?
A Burger King is the you do it your way kind of platform.
Do it your way. Okay.
McDonald's, you kind of get what you get, I think. Yeah.
You're right. You are correct. So everyone, yeah, it's been great. Love you guys. Don't forget Saturday, I will be doing my radio show from 3 to 6. And that is on kazifm.org. Check out my website, thehotpeppershow.com. D Mills is still up there. Y'all can see his picture. Go to my website. He's up there live and in color, sitting in the middle of the room with all the stuff behind him, playing his bass. Yes. So everyone, love you. Be safe. Please do not drink and drive for the rest of the week. Thank you. And if you are having bad weather, please be careful in the weather that you're driving. We want you to be safe. Okay. Deuces. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Bye.
Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just
you asked for it, you got it.